Before I knew Jesus, I was corrupt.
I was very sad before I knew Christ.
Life was a struggle.
I felt tired.
I was not happy with my life.
Before I met Christ, nobody cared about me, and I want to kill myself. I want to finish everything fast.
I was sexually corrupt, and I started drinking and smoking and drugs when I was in 6th and 7th grade. I was a rebel, and I lived that life for a very long time. Several years ago, I had the opportunity to be isolated from society, and during that time, I started reading the Bible. And it was my first time. And through reading the Bible, I realized that how. Okay. Sorry.
You can take it.
Okay.
I was very sad before. Then a friend of mine, Kevin, he told me about God.
And he's my friend.
After I knew
He, the person, asked me, "You know about God?" That's time I really don't know about Him. And I answer, "No." After that 1 week, I have one dream. One man holding my hand brought me go to cross, and after the cross I saw the light very strong. And I'm thinking, who are him? Why him bring me go there? And why I see cross before I never have that dream? And I want to understand more about who God, who Jesus. And little by little, I try to search in internet and understand about him more. Bạn của tôi đã giới thiệu cho tôi tìm đến nhà thờ. Chúng tôi gặp nhau ở nhà thờ, sau đó là tôi biết học cách là đọc Kinh Thánh và tìm hiểu về Kinh Thánh, tìm hiểu về những lời của Chúa nhiều hơn.
Before I met Christ, I felt tired. And an example of that would be every time I would get an email from the HF media on Wednesday, and I would see my name on either acoustic guitar or keyboard. The initial emotion of mine was, oh man, I'm in worship again. I have to wake up at 6:30 on Sunday morning, and I have to be on 2 services. And obviously that's how I felt. I was tired. I didn't want to worship.
I was born in a Christian home and I was taken to church since I was a baby. I did a lot of Christian things. I even said the confession and the repentance, and I gave my life to Christ many times, in fact every Sunday. But life was a struggle. This continued until I met a friend at school. His testimony was how God turned his life completely around.
And during that time, I started reading the Bible, first time in my life. And while reading the whole book, I realized what kind of life I have lived, and I regretted it. And I realized that God is still waiting for me to come back to Him.
Ironically, through worship and during worship, and I'll be playing either keyboard or acoustic guitar, and I would feel at ease. I would feel like God was giving me a rest, even though sometimes my fingers would hurt when I would play the acoustic guitar, or my legs were hurting when I stand up playing keyboard. But that was physical pain, but emotionally and spiritually I would feel comforted in the presence of God. And not only during worship, but after worship, the whole day, I would feel at ease. I would find joys in the small things, and I would feel comforted.
After I met Christ, frankly speaking, I am still tempted by every temptation there is in the world. But now I try to resist myself and stay away from those kind of temptation. And now I really realize that God has a specific plan for me, and I want to devote myself, my life, to His world.
My life after I met Christ has been a beautiful journey. Sincerely, I can share the testimony that I've lived a life that has been beautiful indeed.
After I know about God, my life was filled with joy and happiness. I'm very happy to be baptized.
So I'm excited to get baptized because not only it is a confirmation for me, and not only I'm obeying God, but this is my own choice to be reborn, and I take it as my next step as a Christian. And yeah, I'm excited to get dumped in the pool.